Good morning, beautiful people. I'm sorry, but this is so good. I've been into making iced coffees at home because when I realized how much money I was giving to Starbucks, I said, no, we're going to do this at home. So I have been making iced coffees and I have been pretty obsessed with them. But anyway, right now I am sitting at my desk about to answer a few emails, but I wanted to chit chat with you guys before I really kind of dive into that. Today is Tuesday, February 25th. The fact that we are almost 3 months in is wild to me. Today I am going to watch my little girl cheer. Y'all, Ella is a cheerleader. And I had never thought that I would say that out loud or say that period because my child, one, well, she's shy-ish, like she's starting to kind of come out of her shell, and she's not like a girly girl. So not to say that you have to be a girly girl to be a cheerleader, but like I just didn't think that that's something that she would even gravitate towards. But she liked to shake, so I really shouldn't be. I shouldn't be surprised. So we're going to that at 12:30, and then I have a meeting at Everett School, and then tonight maybe we might venture out, just depending on the kids with homework. We might venture out to a parade. If you are watching from someplace other than Louisiana, it is carnival time. So it's parades and balls and events galore here. So we might go out. My cousin is riding, and we might just pop out there to celebrate, to support her and slide back in. But yeah, that's what we have on the agenda for today. Oh, I want to show you guys my brooches. So I stole these brooches from my mother-in-law's closet, and I said I wanted to get into accessories. Like, obviously I wear jewelry, I wear earrings, necklaces, all the things, but I feel like I wanted to do a little bit more, especially since I am doing a better job of shopping my closet. So utilizing accessories to try to, like, style things differently. So I thought this would be cute to just kind of elevate a very basic, like, chill outfit, which it is. It's a jean shirt jacket or whatever, and I just have jeans on and flats. Again, I'm going to a parade. I don't need to be all, but I mean, in true Tracy fashion, I do have to be a little extra. But yeah, no, I thought this was cute. I thought this would definitely add a little bit of, a little bit of something, something to a very, like, normal, chill outfit. And I even thought about it, like putting on hats and whatnot, child. I'm just gonna explore and trial and error, and if it work, it work. If it don't, it don't. But I think it's cute. What do y'all think? Let me know in the comments if you like this little look. And of course, I went down a rabbit hole of looking for more brooches after I put these on, and I liked it. I said, oh, let me see if there's like other places I can find brooches, and obviously Amazon, Target. Free People. Where else did I see it? Anthropology, but that's gonna be a little bit more expensive. So I'll link everything down below just in case you guys wanna, dabble into the brooches, pins, whatever you want to call it. Oh, also, completely, completely different, com, completely different topic, girl. Have y'all been watching Married at First Sight? I am shooketh. Okay, first off, if you don't watch Married at First Sight, but yet you're going to watch this season, go ahead and just scroll on because there's going to be some spoilers. I have started binge watching. I started a few days ago, and Sunday I was really in a chokehold because it rained all day Sunday and it was dark and nasty and wet. So listen, I sat on my couch and bundled up in a blanket and binged Love is Blind Chicago. No, not Love is Blind. Married at First Sight Chicago. There are three couples that I don't even know how. I have no idea how the experts match these people, because absolutely not. Okay, so there is David and Michelle. That's one couple that should have never been matched. There's Alan and Madison, which honestly could have possibly worked out, but physically, like, she just wasn't into him. Like, from off the rip, she wasn't into him. And then there's MM and Ikiche. I don't know if I'm saying his name right. I apologize if I'm butchering this man's name, but you know exactly who I'm talking about if you watch this show. He is a hot mess. Okay, let's start with them two. I thought that they were actually a pretty good match. She's successful, he's successful. I think he's a writer. She owns med spas, very successful, beautiful. Like, they looked like a really good couple. And they were vibing really, really good at the wedding. And I thought they were vibing. They were, but they had a few hiccups, like on the honeymoon. But listen, when they got back from the honeymoon, I feel like after the honeymoon, they come back and then they go and view other people, like their living quarters or whatever, like where they stayed before they got married or whatever. And he was off the rip. He told her, he's like, listen, I live a very like chill life. I have what I have. I don't need a lot. I'm very happy in my humble abode, per se. And so he was just kind of like telling her that, I don't know, at first I thought he was joking. I was like, he probably saying this, and then when he opened the door, it's going to be like some crazy setup. But it wasn't. It was a nice apartment. Just, like a bachelor's pad, basically. But, he was very happy. And she had no problem with it. She was like, this is nice. You have a nice apartment. You have what you have. I see you have your instruments and you really enjoy it. Cool. So there was no like, she didn't say anything about, like downgrading him or belittling him. Nothing of the matter at all. Baby, when it was time to go view her place, yeah, that's when I feel he turned. I feel like when he went in there and saw, like, because she has a beautiful apartment or condo. I can't remember. She might own this condo. Beautiful setup. She does very well for herself. And she clearly is, living the life that she has built for herself. And you can hear like the passive aggressive, like, oh, Lord, you got that? Look, kind of like little digs. So I feel like when he saw her and he measured her success by everything that he saw, that's when like his attitude started, like he shut down. He was just talking crazy. He was a mess. Like, he was a mess. Homeboy, the last episode I saw, they were at the couples retreat. And he had already checked out. Like, they had already gone through a lot of like him moving out, him talking crazy to her. She so say was talking crazy to him, which I did not see. All she did was like ask questions. Like, even when her family was interviewing him, or the couples, they'll have like a nights where they host at their apartments, and they invite a few of their friends, his friends, and a few of her friends, and then they kind of go off, and her family will talk to him. He was very defensive, very standoffish. He just was like, he wanted no part of it. So anyway, this dude at the couples retreat had the audacity to serve this child with divorce papers. And then the divorce papers was all wrong. It was like a document. Like, she couldn't even sign the divorce papers. And she was just like, okay, now you a clown. So anyway, she went off on that. But yeah, that couple, he's off the chain. But the other two couples, David and Michelle, first off, they shouldn't have never been paired. His personality, her personality, they clashed from get-go. You could tell, like, when they showed back everything that she asked for, like, they literally gave her what she asked for. But she was very, she also had a wall. She had a wall. I don't think she was physically attracted to him. I don't think that was technically, like, basically her type, like, physically. And also, it wasn't her type, like, he still lived at home. Well, he lived like in, he calls it the basement, but he had a separate entrance and he had a kitchen. So it was kind of like his own little separate quarters. Excuse me. But she was very, very hell bent on her not liking that, her wanting to know what was his end game. Was he moving out? Why is he there? Is he there to save money? Like, what she didn't understand. Like, this is a grown man in his mid to late 30s, still living at home with his mom. She was from a very small town. She said she worked her behind off to get out of that small town to have what she has. And she was just very, very proud. And she wanted somebody to elevate her in a sense. And he was very happy-go-lucky, very content with where he was, very just like, I guess, loose when it comes to like, I'm just happy. I want to find somebody to be happy and just, go with the flow. And she was very structured. So it just was not good. But the other couple, and I have to go through all of this so you understand. The other couple, Alan and Madison, also he was a gym freak. He was a gym freak. And she looked really good, but I don't know, she never really talked about going to the gym and stuff. But he was like somebody who was in the gym every morning. He had his routine going. Apparently he did some bodybuilding in the past or some competition in the past. Well, Madison, Alan's wife, Madison was not attracted to Alan. She typically went for like the pretty boys, the metro looking guys. She was also a gym rat. You could tell, like, when she walked out in her dress, her shoulders was pronounced, her back was good. I was like, okay, yeah, she definitely lifts. Child, long story short, you already know what I'm about to say. Madison and David got together. Madison and David got together. They started off as gym friends. They would meet up at the gym. He would talk about, his marriage. She would talk about her marriage, all the problems that they were having, and they just blossomed into something. Bitch. I ain't gonna say nothing else. Because if you watch it, you already know. I think I am on episode 16. I'm not sure if any new episodes have rolled out because I think this is the current season. But it's messy. It is so messy. And it's so like because Michelle was on it. And I ain't gonna lie, I was not a real big Michelle fan because she was so like anal, type A. She asked a gazillion and one questions. And I understand, she's trying to get clarity. She's married a stranger, so she has to ask questions. But some of the stuff that she just was like a dog with the bone. She just would not harp, get off of. And, he had the audacity to blame that. Like, well, I wasn't getting what I want. So she was like, so you blaming me for this? You blaming me for you stepping out? Now, I will say, I don't think she really cared about the fact that he stepped out, because when it was time for decision day, I'm sure she was going to be like, yeah, no, I'm good on this, because you could tell she wasn't really into it. And her wall had been like built up so high. She was, I guess, just kind of completing the show just to complete the show. But she was definitely getting divorced to this dude. So I don't think she was hurt about that. I think she was hurt because that was her girl. Like, yeah, you don't go in there to make friends. You go in there for marriage, but you are couples living the same life, doing the same, experiment. So of course you guys are going to lean on one another to talk and, kind of help each other navigate through this crazy, unconventional, marriage, and your girl is going behind your back, kicking it with your husband. I sat there. I watched the last episode I saw was last night, and I'm sitting there like, this bitch done lost her mind. I apologize for saying that word, but I'm gonna bleep that out. She done lost her mind. Okay, she done lost her mind. Girl, I had to get up at one point because I was sitting here and I looked at the time. I said, oh shit, I gotta run Ella's bathwater. Child, I was glued to the TV. Okay, so watch it. That's all I got to say. Watch it, and if you see it, comment below because we got to talk about it. Because child, that's a good one. So yeah, so that's what I'm currently binging. And let me know if there's any other, like, I started watching Love is Blind on Netflix, but it's so boring, y'all. It's so boring. This is the stuff that I watch on the weekends, or like, you know, at 9 o'clock at night, once everything has calmed down, I put the kids to bed, everybody has eaten, I've, you know, ironed uniforms and got myself settled, and then I'll put these little shows on. Child, listen. But yeah, so anyway, that is my little rant, and I'm gonna dive into these emails, and then I'm gonna call you back. Hey, Bastion, here we go. It's recording now. Woo, child. These children loud. It is a new day. Yesterday was so cute. Ella's parade. I am so proud of my child. It was her very first time like doing something like this. She put herself out there. She had so much fun. It was so funny because when she got home, sis was woe out. Okay? Baby girl laid on the sofa. She grabbed a blanket and took a nap. I said, love, like, what you gonna do when you marching in the parade, like when you get older? And she just gave me this look like, who said I was doing all of that? But she had a really, really good time. I was so excited to see her. I mean, y'all saw that I was basically running, or did you see? I don't know if I uploaded that I was running on side her, trying to get as much footage as possible. The only thing that I was like, man, y'all tripped out. They did not stop. So where I was really like by all the kids, like the 4th grade class, which is her class. And I expected them to stop and, you know, do a little performance. And they kept it moving. Like they performed as they walked, but you know, they performed and walked. I was expecting them to stop, do their dance, do their cheer, and then mosey on with the rest of the parade. But nevertheless, it was a really good experience for her. She was adorable. The whole squad was adorable. The parade was really nice. They did a really good job. So, anywho, I am headed to go grab some lunch. Since today is Wednesday, I typically I stopped going to get lunch every day, because that adds up, obviously. So on Wednesdays, I usually go to either my Mediterranean restaurant that I love Mediterranean food, if you didn't know. So I usually go to the Mediterranean restaurant, or I'll go to my vegan restaurant to pick up a plate to go, because they they give you so much food that I usually eat this for lunch and for dinner. So I'm going to my Mediterranean spot. I always get the same thing. I get the chicken shawarma, the rice, which I don't know what rice it is, but the rice and hummus. And it's so much food. And then they give me 2 pieces of pita bread, which I don't need to be eating that pita bread, but it's so soft and so good. So I eat it. So that's what I'm getting, and I'm gonna more than likely eat that for tonight, because tonight for the family is pizza night, and I don't really eat that unless I am in a pinch where I have nothing. So yeah, so that's what I am doing, and then I'm gonna go gas up the car and head back home. I was gonna go to the mall. So I can look around in Zara, and I told myself, no, you do not need to go in there, because you have clothes at home, and you do not need to spend unnecessary money on things that you don't need, right? See, I'm trying to be responsible. As hard as that is, I'm trying to be responsible. So I'm gonna go grab my lunch, gas up the car, do the work that I'm supposed to be doing, and then go sit my behind in carpool. So that's my day. So with that said, I'm gonna call y'all back. Hello, beautiful people. Happy Thursday. Yesterday I kind of left you guys hanging, but honestly I didn't, because there was absolutely nothing for me to report. You saw last thing I talked about was I was going to have lunch. We're going to pick up lunch. So yeah, that wasn't really, anything exciting for me to film. And then I went home and, did all my normal mom stuff, work, those things. Ayana and I hopped on FaceTime for a while, so we were catching up, and that was it, and I went to sleep. So now I am headed to my friend May's house. She invited me to go to a Mardi Gras party with her, so that's what we're doing. We are going to see the Muses Parade, which is always a fun one. It is a female riding crew, and they throw decorative shoes. Cute. So I'm gonna film as much as possible, I promise. Oh my goodness. I really feel like I have like the worst road rage. I'm trying to keep it under wraps while I'm filming with you guys, but yo, I be going off in this car. like I go off, and then I immediately apologize. Like I say, God, I'm sorry, because I gotta do better. I have to do better. So anyway, child, look at May's house. I'm not gonna show you her house, but it's festive. This lady got disco balls and shit. Girl, I can't fool with May. Girl, I'm gonna show you a little bit when I walk up, just so you can see this lady. Let me park. I'll call you right back. Look at these balls. Look at these balls, child.
Large? Oh my God. So they come bigger. They come bigger. So it's the same company that...
We did. We went outside, and it's still going, but we are
after dark, and we're outside.
And it's like 9 o'clock. What time is it?
9:06.
Yeah, it's time to go inside. It's time to go inside. It's time to go inside. Until tomorrow. Ella and I are outside. Are you excited to be at the parade? Yeah. Okay, well, we're at the parade. Let me turn around so you can see it. We're at Iris. It hasn't started yet, so we're just kind of waiting. We're just kind of waiting for it to go. What? We're waiting for it to start, and it is currently 10:47, and Iris starts at 11 o'clock. So I think we have a really good spot, so we'll be able to catch some stuff. So it's a pretty day. Yeah, you wait, do that. Wait, babe, look at my girl. She got her arm things on. She cute. All right, y'all. I'll pick it back up when it starts rolling.
Happy Mardi Gras, y'all.
Going to get our action. Have y'all figured out what y'all are giving up for Lent? That is what? Oh, Cheez-Its. Boy, I thought you said Jesus. I was like, what? Well, I mean, it sounded like it. Hold on, I'm trying to put this down. You're giving up Cheez-Its?
Yeah.
You overindulge in Cheez-Its like that?
Yes.
Like, you eat Cheez-Its every single day?
Yeah. I've never seen Cheez-Its every single day. I've seen that. I'm so about
Ah, now that would be a good one. But I know then you wouldn't be able to have ramen for lunch, and I know you need to have your ramen for lunch. Okay, Ella, what about you? You're gonna give up YouTube for 40 days?
I can survive without it.
Okay, sis, you hear it. I have it on tape that Ella said that she's giving up YouTube for 40 days. So that starts today. Okay? Ooh, Everett. You sure you don't want to give up YouTube for 40 days? Huh? What?
No.
You don't know? Can you make the sacrifice?
If I can go for 7, for like...
I mean, think about it.
If I can go for 4 days, I'm probably...
Yeah, y'all don't watch it Monday through Thursday. So, you're just giving up your weekends. I think you can do that.
Yeah.
I think that's a good sacrifice. Well, I am not necessarily giving anything up, but I am committing to working out every single day and eating clean every single day. Except on Fridays. Fridays I have to have my fried fish. So that is what I'm doing. I am eating clean. So no like cakes, cookies, heavy sauces. I'm eating very, very clean. I have to have a vegetable with every meal. And nothing fried except on Fridays for my fish fry Friday.
Fried chicken.
I gotta have my fish fried Friday.
What about the fried chicken?
No, when's the last time you saw me have fried chicken?
I don't know.
It's been that long. I don't really eat fried chicken. So that's my 40-day sacrifice. And hopefully this will turn into like not just for 40 days. That's just what it's gonna be. So Cheez-Its for you, Everett. YouTube for you, Ella. Got it. So clearly I am back from getting my ashes. The kids and I went to the grocery store afterwards to grab some, some French bread for the po' boys we made when we got home. We made shrimp po' boys because, today is Ash Wednesday. Can't have meat today. So we did that, and then later on, before I leave, I'm going to make some fried fish. The hubby and I, we are going to the movies. Nice little date night. We're going to see Purple Rain. Yes, the Purple Rain. I know y'all like, what? It is one night only that they are showing Princess Purple Rain in Dolby Studios, so I'm very excited. For those of you who do not know, Prince is my favorite, and Purple Rain is my favorite movie in the whole wide world. Do not judge me. And I know the acting was horrible. I know that. But it's my favorite, so that's what we are doing tonight. And we're going with my cousin and his wife. So it's a cute little double date night. So doing that. And yeah, that is what we got going on for tonight. And then tomorrow, one of my influencer friends is in town, or she's coming into town. And we're supposed to catch up tomorrow, maybe have some coffee or drinks or whatnot. Not sure, but yeah, so we're going to do that. And then Friday, what am I doing Friday? Oh, Friday, I'm going to this estate sale. Y'all, I'm so excited about this estate sale. So there's a place here in New Orleans called The Occasional Wife, and they started out as one of those, like, I guess those like closet organizing businesses. And I think they still offer that service, but they now handle like estate sales. And I never really go, I've only been to a few of them, but this one in particular, I am definitely going to, because this is like a photographer's estate sale. So whoever this person was, I don't know if they took pictures for trade or by profession, not sure, but whoever this person was has an insane collection of equipment. So I'm going to see what I can find. They kind of showed a little like pan of some of the stuff that they have. And a lot of the cameras that I noticed, like the bodies of the cameras that they showed, were Nikons. I don't shoot with a Nikon, I shoot with a Canon. But hopefully this person has a few lenses that are compatible with my camera. So I'm going there to see what I can find. I am saying that I'm going to vlog this, but y'all already know how I am. I say I'm a vlogger, and then like I get caught up in a moment, and then I realize, oh, I did not show y'all what I said I was going to show y'all. So don't hold me to it, but I'm going to try to vlog my experience. I don't know how this is going to go because it starts at 8. I'm going to get there at 7. And I don't want to have this little camera and feel like I have to like knuck and buck for equipment. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want to be fighting with people and I'm still trying to vlog at the same time. So we're going to see how this goes. But yeah, either way, I'm going to show you if I get something, or if I don't get something, I'm going to tell you about the experience. So yeah, so that is what I have going on this week. So right now I'm just touching up my eyebrows a little bit. I need a new eyebrow. Do y'all use eyebrow, like, I don't want to say eye wax, because it's not wax. But do y'all use, this is what I was using, this 24-hour brow setter. But it's pretty much all gone. So I need another one. So if you know of another one, let me know, because that's the only one that I've used. I don't really use, I need it, to be honest, because my little sparse brows be just everywhere. So if you know of a good one, drop it in the comments below, because that one I'm out. I got that in like a PR package, and I just never went and rebought. So yes, I need some of that. I have been using, aside from that, I've been using the Danessa Myricks. Y'all, this is legit. all I use. So I use, this is the blurring, the Universal Skin Blurring Balm. And then here's the actual foundation. I am number 4. I love this stuff. Like, love this stuff. It is a light coverage. So it's not something that's like, you know, I don't know. It's probably buildable. See, here's a blurring balm. It's probably buildable. Well, not probably. It is buildable. But I don't use it when I go, like, out. But for, like, everyday wear, if I feel like putting on a little foundation or whatever, or if I'm shooting, I'll wear this Danessa Myricks. And it is perfect. I use that. And then I use this LYS for my contour. I use that one. And then for my concealer, which I'm kind of on the fence about this. I don't have a problem with it, but I might go back to my YSL. But I was using this Anastasia concealer. It's kind of, well, not kind of, as you can see, it's thick. And, oh, I didn't mean to do that. And I don't necessarily feel like women who have fine lines and wrinkles need to have something thick under their eye. So yeah, I don't know. I might switch back to, this is the one that I was using, the YSL All Hours. And I like this one a lot, but you know, it was the not Danessa Myricks, the Anastasia was cheaper. So, and it's definitely a little bit more on the lighter side. The Anastasia is like, you don't need a lot. You do not need a lot. So yeah, so I used that, and then I discovered this Rock Multi-Correction Revive and Glow Balm. So what I do is, so naturally, you know, obviously you put your serums on, you put your moisturizer on, you put your niacinamide on if you need that. I have very oily skin, so I tend to put niacinamide on as like, I don't want to say as my primer, but it, you know, I definitely put that on before I put my primer on. And then after I put like my foundation, I'll do my concealer. So after I blend all my concealer in, I then put, no, I'm lying. I put this balm, this eye balm on before I put my concealer on. And what it does is it helps the product not to sink into the crease. So it's a balm. It's like a barrier between my concealer and my fine lines. So it kind of like smooths my fine lines out. So once I put the concealer on and then like I set it, which I've been playing around with setting with a pressed powder. Oh, hold on. Hello.
Hey girl.
What up?
So I think I'm coming to New Orleans in a couple weeks.
Ooh, yes. So we are headed to the movies to see Purple Rain. And Barrett has me smuggling fish in the movie theater.
No, I was gonna have you smuggling the potato salad. You smuggling the fish. Call a spade.
It was my idea to smuggle fish. But no, I couldn't smuggle like a fish plate in there.
You gonna go hard or go home?
How was I gonna sit there? Well, yeah, you're right. I could have had the fish and the
This
potato
is the
salad.
same man who smuggled in 2-piece before. Popeye's 2-piece.
That was different. That was different. I had like
Different.
I had like a container. You know what I'm saying? That the Popeyes comes in. With the fish, I have it in some foil.
That's what Tupperware's for.
But Tupperware, I was
Tupperware, Popeye's box. What's the difference?
because I could throw that away. Like I was gonna have to keep.
Put it back in your bag and that's called it a day. You got the never full. Going in with a canvas tote. So what's the difference?
We're going to the movies, y'all. That's how we go to the movies. Don't judge us. Morning. I am headed out to the park, going to get my 10,000 steps in. Today is my official day of my 40-day Lenten commitment. since I'm not technically like giving, well, actually I am. I'm giving bad habits. So this is 40 days of changing my life, meaning adapting a cleaner lifestyle. So the goal is to get 10,000 steps in. That should take me about an hour and some change, just depending on, if I decide to run. I'm going to try to run a little bit, but lately my knees have just been, maybe my knees been telling me, you're not 20 anymore. You're not. So we're going to see how much running I can actually do, because I want to start implementing HIIT back into my workout, because when I was doing HIIT training, HIIT training for me was between that and swimming, chef's kiss, perfect formula for me. Now, I was also 30s, early 40s when I was doing HIIT training. Now I am mid 40s, but that doesn't make a difference. HIIT training is a really good regardless of what age. As long as you're able to do it, do it. So anyway, so I'm going to try to implement that, but I want to make sure I'm able to do it in safely and not affecting my joints to do any long-term harm. So that's what I have going on right now. And then I'll go home, clean up, do a little bit of work, and possibly hook up with a friend of mine who she's supposed to come in town. I'm not sure if she's coming or not because I haven't spoken with her, but if she is, I'll bring you along. It is beautiful outside. It is 56 degrees, sunny, and I am very excited. Oh, looks like everybody is excited to be outside because it looks like it's packed. Everyone is still on vacation. I was going to say holiday. It's still on vacation from Mardi Gras for the most part. So people are outside, okay? We're outside. So anyway, about to pull into this park and I will call you back. I didn't talk to you guys about the movies last night. Listen, you would have thought I had never seen Purple Rain ever in my life. The way I was singing and dancing in my chair, my cousin August and his wife were there and they were singing. Barrett is not like a Prince fan like that. So of course he was just kind of, he was there, but we were like dancing and singing and just having a ball. It was so good. I don't know, since first off, Prince came out when I was like, Purple Rain came out when I was like 6. So I don't recall going to the movie theater to see it. It really wouldn't be too far-fetched if I did with my family, but I don't recall. So seeing the movie in the theater hit completely different. It was in Dolby, so the music was so crisp and loud, and you can just feel the beats and feel the energy. Yo, I had such an amazing time. I hope they do that again. It's 40 years, so I doubt that it comes back around anytime soon. But if it does, I will definitely be in the building because that was pretty amazing. That really made my night. I had a good time. Wait. When I sat down and I looked at my cousin, I said, okay, what y'all got in y'all pockets? Because again, I don't know if I told you, it was $50 for the tickets. When did movies get so expensive? But it was $50. So I was like, ain't no way I'm buying nothing. Now, I did buy popcorn because I feel like every time you go to the movies, you got to have, movie popcorn. But when I saw him, they had like candy and, they had all that stuff in their bag or whatever. So I had, as you know, a piece of fried fish. And I had my Poppy because I don't drink cold drinks, sodas, pop, whatever you want to call it. So I had my Poppy. And I sat down and August was like, I got this. And I was like, oh, you do? That's nice. And I said, well, I got a piece of fried fish. Y'all want some fish? And when they looked at me like, did you really smuggle fried fish and move with it? And did. Because it's high, okay? And it's Lent, so I can't eat no hot dog. You know, I don't want no $20 nachos. You know, it's bad enough I just spent $10 on a regular size popcorn. So yeah, me and this fish, we go together. Girl, I sat there and ate my fried fish, smacked back. It was so good. I was in hog heaven. I was in hog heaven. They were dying laughing at me. But I had to remind August, I was like, do you not remember smuggling like Popeye's chicken, like Subway sandwiches? We all of that as a child. My grandfather would fry chicken and we would put it in a brown paper bag and smuggle it in. Like, this is not something out of the ordinary. But I guess it was funny that it was fried fish. It was fried fish. So, but anyway, the fish was good. The movies was good. I had an amazing time. I was dancing and smiling from ear to ear. Yeah, 10 out of 10 if you ever get a chance to see Purple Rain. Now, again, Purple Rain is not like, I mean, you go for the music because the acting, I mean, sucks. We all know that. The acting sucks. But you go for the music. And if you were a Prince fan down like I am, please. Or even if you're not, even if you just like it and you like his music, you are going to really, really enjoy it. So if it comes across your feed of some sort in the news and you hear that Purple Rain will be in the movies, I highly, highly, highly recommend you go. Okay. All right. Let me get my behind out this car and go do my walk. So I'll call you back. Good morning. Oh, can you see me? Okay. Yeah, that's good. Oh, child. It is 6:56. I am on my way to that estate sale. I am anticipating a crowd, y'all. I looked on social to get their address, and this sucker has been shared over 200 times. So, yeah, it should be pretty packed. But since I'm getting there an hour early, maybe, you know, I'll be first in line. We shall see. The great thing is it's literally right up the street from my house, so it's not far. Like, I'm about to turn on the street in like 3 seconds, and yeah, we'll see what we can find. So I will call you back in a second. Well, there's already a line of people. Wow. Okay, well, I'm about to go stand in line because I need my spot. It's not like a long, like a super long line, but it's a line nonetheless. So, oh Lord, child, let me go stand in this line. Wish me luck. All right, I'm back. I just left out. It is currently, what time is it? 8:13. Let me see if I can turn around. They still have a line outside, so you can see out. Let me see, all the people. So they still have a line, as you can see. They had a lot of stuff. However, majority of the cameras were Fuji, Lumix, and that was it. Like I said, I shoot with the Canon, so none of the lenses would fit my body, and I don't know enough about, you know, Lumix and Fuji and, you know, those cameras. And I'm sorry, Nikon. They had a ton of Nikon. I don't know enough about them to go ahead and make an investment. And I didn't want to just buy something just for the sake of buying something, you know. So I left empty-handed. They had other things in there, but I went strictly for the cameras. Okay, so look LaJean's old house. So I'm on the street that LaJean used to live on. For those who don't know who LaJean is, one of my best friends who passed away a few years ago. And I just drove past her old house. So we had a lot of fun memories in that house. Anywho, that's all, y'all. So I left empty-handed. So now I am on my way back home to start my day. All right, I'll talk to you later. Good morning. Happy Saturday. Yo, it feels like a Sunday. I guess because it's just been Saturday every single day this week, basically, since we've been off for Mardi Gras vacation. But anyway, happy Saturday. I just finished a quick little workout. Went to the park. Ooh, no. You're not about to mess up my YouTube. I just finished a quick little workout in the park. It started to rain, so I had to cut my workout short, which is fine. I got 30 minutes in, so, you know, better something than nothing. And then I stopped at Main Squeeze and got my favorite smoothie, added some protein powder. So clearly it's been a while since I've been to Main Squeeze because they completely, don't you come out. It's been a while since I've been there because they revamped the menu and they took this off the menu. So what I get is called the Tropical Colada. Don't ask me what's in it other than coconut. And the funny thing is I don't like shaved coconut, but I like coconut flavor. So the girl was like, and I couldn't remember the name of it. I said, man, y'all had something on the menu that I used to always get. I said, but I can't remember the name of it. I said, it had something with colada in it. And there is something on the menu called strawberry colada. She's like, is it that? I said, it's not strawberry colada. She was like, I think it's tropical colada. I was like, yes, that is what that is. She was like, yeah, they took it off the menu. I guess it's one of those items that didn't move. So she's like, but I know the recipe, so I'll make it for you. And I was like, man, you are the real MVP. Why did it get so dark? I said, I really appreciate that. So she made me a tropical colada. But this is how I messed up. And this is just a tip for you, for anything. Like when you go through a drive-through and you're ordering something, please make sure you tell them what size you want. Because as you can see, sis gave me the largest size. I'm sorry, she didn't give it to me. She charged me for the large. And I messed up because I was so busy trying to figure out the name of this damn smoothie. I forgot to say, you know, I wanted, because I think they only have it's either medium or large, or it might be I don't know, regular or large or something crazy like that. But I usually say the smaller size. Child. Yeah. Sis gave me the large size, so here we are. I'm not going to drink this whole thing. And it's not like you can save smoothies. That doesn't, I mean, I guess if you freeze it, maybe. Well, anyway. So just a little tip, make sure when you're ordering a drink or fries, which we're not doing, make sure you specify the size that you would like. Because if not, they are going to charge you for the largest size. So anywho, that's what's going on. It's only 11:35 and I'm headed back to the house. Ella has a birthday party at 3. And of course, I don't have a gift for the child. Mr. Refrigerator on Wheels, I need you to put your blinker on. I was behind a Cybertruck and he just whipped and did not put his blinkers on. Anyway, So she has a birthday party at 3 o'clock. I have to go get the little girl a gift. Of course, I didn't get one yet because that's how I roll. And yeah, that is it. What do I have tomorrow? Tomorrow, nothing. So I know I talked to you guys about my journey of, you know, being healthy and all that good stuff. And I told you that I was only going to do dumb stuff on Friday. And I did. Yesterday I had I had a fried fish plate. And then I met up with TT, which I did not vlog because, you know, we were just having good girl time. But I met up with her at in the French Quarter. We went to Cafe Du Monde. So I had beignets. But I said, you know what? This is my day of doing dumb stuff. So I did that. So today it's all about eating clean and working out. And I feel much better now that I have adapted this mindset. Like I legit don't want to sabotage it. And I know that sounds crazy because you're like, why would you? I mean, you don't consciously want to sabotage when you know, are eating and working out. Well, when you're working out. But sometimes you're just like, oh, I worked out. It's no big deal. I can eat some trash. But now I don't even feel like I feel like I'm working out. So I don't want to eat trash because I don't want to mess up the work that I'm putting in. You know what I'm saying? Like opposed to, oh, you know, I worked out so I can afford to eat this trash. No. Now it's like my mindset, and it's wild how your mindset works. Like all it takes is like that one little trigger and that's it. Like you have committed to, you know, what you want to do. You're hard pressed on, and I am, y'all. I am so hard pressed on this lifestyle that I am adopting again. No, y'all are like, girl, how many times you gonna adopt this healthy lifestyle? Until it sticks. How about that? Until it sticks. So anyway, that's what's going on today. Tomorrow I don't have anything going on, so I seriously doubt I will vlog, which means I'll probably end this vlog today, unless y'all want to see a whole bunch of children running around at the whatever place we're going to, which I'm sure you don't. So with that said, until next time, as always, if you made it to the end, you are the real MVP, and